Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome to Pixelgaard. We're getting ready for the very first tournament. We're here at Crackle Tower. At the moment, we're getting ready for the first tournament. It's a Little Cup tournament, of course. And, let's see, I announced it, 3 weeks ago. And we've been working on, oh, it crashes, Tyler. Anyways, we're here at Crackle Tower. This is Scarlet Wolffang, Fangitsune, and Onitone's base. All three of them. And it's actually going to be a fire and electric gym. Electric's actually going to be at the top and fire at the bottom. And so they were wanting to host for this first tournament. Now, sadly, there's only going to be, it looks like 4 of us that are participating for this tournament, which is myself, Solar Hunt, Tyler, and RDFA. So, and we've actually got a couple things here that it's got an Amara. We actually have a couple things here that Tyler's been working on. This is actually going to be an automatic bracket system. So we have our names listed here, and then whoever wins goes up to the next tier, and it actually changes the wool blocks and stuff. It's pretty cool. He showed it to me the other day. So go ahead and pop RDFA over here. There was a few other people that were going to participate, but they did not get their teams together in time. We actually postponed it a week. It was going to be last weekend originally. But with it being the holiday weekend and actually not a lot of people having their teams, I didn't even have my team all sorted when I was first talking about it. Of course, my team, it didn't take that long. The worst part was looking for the move tutors, which I never ended up finding one for Tailwind and Knockoff, but that's okay. What I ended up replacing them with is our Glameow got Thief, which is just a dark attack. That's the main reason I was running. Well, it's not the main reason. I wanted Knockoff because it knocks off items and gets a damage boost. But since I couldn't find it, I went with Thief. That's fine. And then Tallow, I went with Steel Wing. I was going to go with like Aerial Ace, but I went with Steel Wing instead because it's just a little bit more coverage I've got access to that way. And that's actually going to give me something to counter rock types if Tallow has to go up against a rock type. So that's kind of important. So we're here at Crackle Tower. Like I said, this is going to be a electric at the top and fire gym at the bottom. And so it's actually kind of like split. And we're actually going to take a quick look around here while we're getting ready for everyone to get set up. I'm sure this episode or this tournament's it's going to be a few episodes. I was planning on maybe streaming it, but since I didn't actually get a time schedule, because I posted I posted a week ago asking for like times and dates when everybody could do it, and I didn't really get those in time, so it was all kind of last minute. So then I was like, well, okay, I don't really have time to announce a stream for it, so we're going to do it in video format. Not to mention YouTube stream. I was going to stream it on YouTube just because it saves it. It doesn't ever like go away like it does on Twitch. And YouTube though and Twitch both have this habit for me where it doesn't save every stream sometimes. And so I'm kind of like, well, maybe we'll just do a video this time. And Tyler said that the streaming was a lot better now where it does it like 100% of the time. But yeah, I didn't really have time to announce it, so I was just like, meh. We're just gonna record it and then we'll go from there. But I did get the item slotted, so you can see Diglett's got Rockium Z, Houndour, Ghastly, and Aber all have life orbs. Glameow has an assault vest, and Tallow has a flame orb. The assault vest is kind of just because like I could have ran something to boost its damage, like another life orb or something. I would have had to farm one, but it wouldn't take nearly as long as it took to get a move tutor. I actually set these up here earlier. Today, I'm not sure. This looks like like death down there. Oh, I think somebody might have just no, I don't think so. Scarlet's working down there. So, but these warp plates, they'll take us up to the top. There we go. Now he went back down. These are creative mode only, but they're Pixelmon add-ons. We'll be setting up some of these. You know, as time goes on, I'm sure, but basically you just place them down and you give them coordinates where they're going to teleport to. So I had to set those up earlier. But this is where we're going to be battling today. It's up here. at the top of Crackle Tower, which I'm excited. This tower is massive. It is massive. It takes us up to Y200 here. And you can see there's a mix of void stone. This is actually painted blocks of emerald, painted sapphire, and painted rubies. Yes, okay. Up here. So, and we're going to be battling. I wish there was a healing station here. That would help a lot. How do we get down there? I'm curious. I am curious. Well, that's up there. How do I get up there, though? I'm unsure. You may have to have flight to get up there. I can go switch out one of my Pokemon and grab my Tallow. Or my Swellow, I mean. But it's a bit of a run without a flight Pokemon to take us up and stuff. Let's head down here. What I might do actually is cheat in a healer and just stick it up there for the tournament. I think that would be better, like a healer and a computer. Yeah, let me actually do that real quick. I'm just going to pop up here and set up a healer and PC. Let's see. Oh, you'll notice all my money. I actually spent a little bit, but or maybe I should do 2 healers, you think? Maybe have a PC, healer, like that. So that way after the battle the 2 participants can use it. But yeah, that's gonna help things out a bit. Instead of having to go all the way down to heal up. But yeah, I figured we'd have different people host, and that way we could check out other people's spaces and stuff. Right now, the main thing we're waiting on is Tyler is finishing up some command stuff real quick. So let's pop down. My flights worked pretty well today. I still get some spikes, which I called and had them working on my internet the other day. So I'm hoping that that's all fixed, but I don't know. Oh wow, I like this. Yeah, you can sit on it. This is a little tiles like seat here, and then yeah, we could sit over here. Aha! I mean, somebody's bedroom. Okay, and yeah, we're gonna go over the rules real quick before we get started. I'll do that off camera, just to make sure everybody's on the same page, just in case they missed anything for moves and stuff like that. But I'll bring you guys back whenever when it's about time to get started, I think. Let's see. Let's pop down here, though. We didn't really finish exploring down at the bottom, I don't think. So we're just going to pop down here. It's all pretty much in this area here, where kind of Crackle Tower's kind of coming to life. And I know there's some plans to have like steam kind of coming out of it, and then you have the electric, basically electric meets fire type area. So lots of essence seeds down through here. Oh, that's kind of nifty. I wonder if this oh no, it just goes into a block there, and I'm assuming this probably goes down into a mine. It does. But I figure we can kind of check out bases as we do like Pokemon events, different Pokemon events. Maybe not all tournaments, but stuff like that. People that want to host it, they can host it, and we can all meet up there. And if we have a bigger tournament, like more than 4 people, because this is really just like 4 battles. You got, you got your 4 participants. Here's battle 1. Here's battle 2. The 2 losers battle for a 3rd place position, which I did make trophies for this. So the trophies, Tyler, I think set them up somewhere. I don't think he spawned in the structure yet. He made it as a structure, but so there is a 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place trophy that's made that basically says like first Little Cup tournament. And it'll have the date and everything on there, and then it has actually an Arceus Cup on there and everything, and yeah, so we'll basically have those, and then we have, as far as the tournament points, basically Fangitsune and Onitone are not here today. They are actually playing Skyrim VR. So they weren't going to be here today, but they're the ones hosting, and Scarlet Wolfang, which is here today. And so all the hosts for the tournament, we decided we're going to give the hosts points. They actually get 5 points for hosting, and then anybody that participates gets 3 points for participating. And then on top of that, which it does stack, if you get a 1st, 2nd, 3rd place, you get more points added to your participation points. and then if you host, you get another 5 on top of that. So you can actually end up, if you host, you get first place and you participate, which of course if you got first place, you participated, then you could end up with 23 points. And then we have various currency amounts that you pay for different little things, like making a Pokemon shiny and stuff like that. And which those prices, we've got them all. Tyler and Nico have been working on a command block system for a shop for the server, which is coming along very, very nicely. Yeah, so you get those currencies, and then first place gets 16 points. Second place gets, I don't remember. I've got it written down, but I don't want to check the Discord right now. I think it's 12 points, and then third place gets 6 points. I think it is. So if you place, you get the trophy, and you get quite a bit of points, which of course stack with your participation and stack if you're hosting, and yeah. But yeah, so we're pretty much at this point, we're pretty much just waiting on Tyler to finish up the commands. So, which it seems like he's just about done. And then I'm going to ask if anybody wanted to get on voice, but it didn't seem like anybody wanted to get on voice. I figured I could do this recording in voice, which would be kind of fun. But nobody seemed to want to be on voice. I know RDFA said he would listen, but I was like, well, I'll just talk to you guys on here, and then maybe during the next tournament when we have more people. I know if Wega was in here, he'd join voice, but he didn't get his team together in time. So maybe the next tournament will have more of a turnout, I hope. I think a lot of people just forgot about it, or just got behind, didn't get everything together in time. I almost didn't. Well, not really. I started getting my team together like a week ago, and so I spent the last 3 or 4 days looking for move tutors, but never found any. I know I spent probably close to, it was between 12 and 20 hours. Most of today, actually, while I was just hanging out, I was looking for move tutors, but no luck. So yeah, we're just going to go in there kind of nerfed. But yeah, so I will bring you guys back when we're actually ready to get started. We're going to go over the rules real quick and everything. I'm going to type those out, and then we'll get on with this. I'm really, really excited to see how these battles play out and everything. And we are going to be doing best 2 out of 3. So, of course, we won't do the third match if somebody wins twice, but we are going to be doing best 2 out of 3, and it'll be 4 matches in total, 4 match-offs in total. So, yeah. So I will be back here in just a bit. Okay, we are getting ready to start it up. Oh, I think Tyler just put a warp plate. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to switch out my Swellow there. So I can not have to switch out team members. Okay, now I think we're ready to go. We'll get all this sorted, and it'll be a little bit more smooth next time. Hopefully. And then hopefully we can get some people on voice for the next one too. So here we go. Whoa! Okay. Setting points to 0. Setting winners podium. Please wait. There it is. Okay, here's our podiums. Okay, so he's sorting that out. Because there's supposed to be armor stands that have the names on them, like invisible armor stands, but apparently they didn't teleport whenever we clicked that button. But here is, oh, and they're offset. And there's Onitone. So I guess he finished up with Skyrim for right now. But yeah, so these are the trophies, by the way, that we've got. But yeah, so here we go. Here's our armor stands, basically, and this is going to be the matchup. I actually didn't know what the matchup was until we started. Tyler was setting all of that up, and I think he went. Looks like we'll be up second. So first up is RDFA and Tyler, and then myself and Solar after that for the matchups. So I'm excited. Not me. For some reason, Tyler gets a crash anytime anybody's wearing Darksteel. Not just wearing Darksteel, but using all the abilities and stuff. It crashes him. Looks like he crashed again, actually. But basically, the way this works is we can click a button. So if, say, RDFA wins this, we click that button, and then his armor stand goes up. And then, say, Solar wins over here, his armor stand goes up. And then we can click, say, here, and Solar would win. Okay, it looks like maybe me and Solar are going first. Yeah, I think Tyler's having some connection issues. Okay, Tyler was going to be away for a minute because apparently whenever the microwave runs, it like messes. Apparently it's near his router, and so it messes up his internet. So it's going to be me and Solar up first. All right, first battle, kicking it off. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, battle rules. Level cap is 5. Raised cap is off. Full heal is yeah, I guess we'll turn that on. Battle type is single. Number of Pokemon 6. Tier. We'll leave that as unrestricted. Turn time. We're going to leave that alone for right now. Team select time. Team preview. We're going to leave that as off. Trainers cannot use items from their bags during battle. Drizzle, swim, drought, endless battle. Okay, so we're going to say bag claws, baton pass claws, evasion claws. I think that's the ones that we're running, and then we'll say Moody, one-hit KO. I guess I don't have to do all these because we already know that. I'm just going to do bag claws, and yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Because we all know that, so. So we're going to do Diglett, Houndour, Ghastly, Abra, Glameow, and Tallow. You would think if it says 6, it would just pick the 6 that you got, but I guess because you pick your lead Pokemon. Okay, so he's starting out with Tyrant. Alright, so I'm going to do Z-Power, Stealth Rock to start out, because that's the main thing I'm trying to do, is just get him out, Stealth Rock. It's possible that Tyrant could use an Earth-type attack, but I'm thinking that, yeah, see, with the defense boost, I can take it. And then I can follow up with an Earthquake of my own. Yeah, Tyrant's Earth, right? I seem to remember Tyrant being Earth. Boom! Alright, super effective. Instant Feint. And we've got our Stealth Rocks out, so every time a Pokemon comes out, it's going to take damage from the Stealth Rocks. And then, I mean, my Pokemon are so fast, they're going to outspeed like everything. Yeah, see, it took damage from the Stealth Rocks coming out. Amara is Ice, right? I seem to remember it being Ice, so we're going to go with Rock Slide for this one. And boom! Super effective Feint. Diglett is wrecking. Larvitar, that's another ground type coming out. So we're going to kick it off with Earthquake. Diglett's a monster. One shot. Dino. Let's see. We'll just do another Earthquake. It's a really high damage stab. Okay, almost. It used Roar, and it brought out Houndour. Okay, Houndour's about to wreck. Now, I guess I could turn this so it's a little bit better of a view here. Alright, let's see what Houndour does. We're going to go with, yeah, we'll just do a Swift. Boom! And we lost a little bit of HP. That's fine. Out comes Vullaby, which is a flying type. Took a bit of damage from those Stealth Rocks because it's super effective on it. And I don't really have anything to counter that specifically. So I'm just going to go with a coverage stab. Yeah, Flamethrower drops it. Between the Life Orb, it wrecks it. Alright, so we've got a Houndour coming out. Houndour, I guess we'll go with Sludge Bomb. It should do enough damage, I should think. Yeah, one-shot it. Houndour fainted, and we've won! Alright. Okay, let's set this up. Level cap again is 5. Raise the cap, full heal. It's on. Battle type single. We're just going to do the bag claws. No turn time. Propose. Alright. And we'll give this another go. Diglett is a little monster. He is. That's why I didn't worry so much about defense, because they're outspeeding and doing so much damage with their attacks that I didn't feel like it was as necessary, you know? to worry too much about their defense. Because even if Diglett dies first turn, I don't care, really. As long as I get those Stealth Rocks out. Because with Stealth Rocks, it's like enough damage that I should be able to one-shot everything, you know, moving forward. So we're going to go ahead and start out with a Z Stealth Rock. Get that defense up, those stones out. Dark Pulse to start, that's a good one. And so we're going to move into a Rock Slide, which will be super effective. Not enough damage, though. Oh, but it flinched! Alright. And the only thing is I don't have 100% accuracy on that Rock Slide, but I'm going to go ahead and chance it. Yep, it dropped it. Cool. Alright, so next out is Armara. We're going to go with another Rock Slide. Dodged it. Alright, so I'm probably just going to move on to Houndour for this, I think, and just move into a Flamethrower. There we go. See, I'm losing a little bit of HP, but it's like 2 HP. It's very, very minute. So he brought out Larvitar, which took a little bit of damage from the Stealth Rock, but not a lot, of course. I'm going to move into a Dark Pulse. It's another good stab move. Yeah, that's enough to drop it. I'm taking a little bit of HP from those Life Orbs, but it's such a small amount. Tyrant's out next. That's another one that kind of worries me with that ground. So I'm probably just going to move into another Dark Pulse. That's enough to drop it. Those generally don't have a lot of special defense, so Houndour is going to have an automatic advantage usually against those. Dino's out next. And we're going to go with... I guess we'll go with the Sludge Bomb again. Yeah, it's not going to defeat it this time. I wonder if he's going to use Roar. No, use Dragon Breath. That's fine. And then we'll finish it off with a Sludge Bomb. There we go. And then out comes Houndour. And we're going to go with... yeah, we'll just go with the Sludge Bomb again, like we did last time. Finish it out. And we have won the battle. Alright. That's that EV training right there. Alright, we're going to go up and spectate. If we can. I don't know why we can't spectate. There we go. Alright, so here we go. Arkan used Supersonic Sky Strike. Dwebble will use Stealth Rock. Chinchou. Alright, Arkan used Pluck. Wasn't very effective. Oh, he said Spin doesn't work in Pixelmon. So... boom! Archon just got wrecked. And I know, I want to say he's got... wasn't it RDFA that dropped Stealth Rocks, I think? No. It was Tyler that dropped Stealth Rocks. So that's something I'm going to have to be aware of when I'm using my U-turns and stuff. But my team's pretty much there to like burn everything down anyways, so... he used, what, Archon to do it? Interesting. And he's dropped Hail with Almara, which is strange because it's going to hurt his Pokemon too. Oh, he switched right into that Volibee against that Ice attack. Oh no. Alright, so Scraggy, which is Dark Fighting. See, the thing is, he's using a lot of turns to set up, though. Which, I don't know, setup is... he dropped accuracy, which, I mean, it could work to his advantage, but it could not. Berry Juice. Scraggy had a Berry Juice. Good, good, good. I actually thought about running one of those, because it's pretty good health restoration. I almost had that on Ghastly. But then I opted to use the Giga Drain and the Life Orb, which I think will work out better. Okay, Amara is down. So that's two of... they're actually pretty much tied 2 for 2, it looks like. So this could really go either way. Anorith comes out. So they both drop Stealth Rock, it looks like. Okay. Interesting. And Stealth Rock's nice because it's out for good. The strange thing is Anorith's going to start taking... Anorith's going to take that hail damage that he's... No, the hail stopped. Okay, never mind. My bad. I'm going to say that hail's going to hurt unless he has like a really ice-heavy team. I think I might have been the only person that bred for IVs and maybe EV trained too. I'm not for sure. Maybe I took it too seriously. Because I'm going in there with like a monster team, so... I wonder if we'll even get to bring out Portalo. Maybe. Maybe so. Boom! Anorith's down. Oh, and that was Giga Drain. Awesome. So it could go either way, but I think Pumpkaboo's too slow. Yeah. Pumpkaboo's not going to be able to outspeed Anorith right there. So, actually, I'm pretty sure I can tell most of these aren't EV trained either, I don't think. So, alright, Ammonite, Poniard. I almost went with a Poniard, actually. And actually bringing out Ammonite there might be a bad idea, because Poniard's fast. He's pretty fast, usually. Ammonite might be able to outspeed him, but I don't think so, and I think Poniard's just going to finish him off. Oh, he used Thunder Wave instead of an attack. Interesting. He's paralyzed and cannot move. I guess it worked out to his advantage, but I'm going to say, because he could have just finished him off with like an attack right there. Went first and not bothered with the paralyze. Alright, so Anorith comes out, dies from the Stealth Rocks. And then Slugma comes out. Slugma does have an advantage against Poniard. Like, really, really high advantage. But, alright, Chinchou. Yeah, that's probably for the best, because he's probably going to use a fire attack to try to go up against that steel. Oh, but he used Sunny Day instead. Lileep. Alright. And that's on RDFA's side. It's paralyzed. Or no, I'm sorry, that's on Tyler's. He's got like a whole fossil team. Here's what he's got. So it looks like Severed's going to pop on with his son's team and come, which we'll figure out something with the... We might have to take a break here in just a second and figure out how we're going to set everything up, but we'll get that sorted. And Poniard. Back out again. Taking on the Lileep. Should be able to outspeed Lileep, I would think. Boom. Yep. And there we go. That's it. Alright, so they're going to have one more battle, of course. Best two out of, or at least one more battle. Tyler may win. I mean, it was pretty close. It was pretty close on that one. Tyler may come out with a win on that. That paralyze was nasty. Well, really, as long as Tyler's okay with that. As long as he's not wanting to surrender. Alright. Here we go. I want to watch this. Coming out on that Dwebble. That Dwebble takes a hit there at the start. But, Dwebble, though. Alright, and Volabee's coming out. Dwebble's kind of nice, though, because he's getting a lot of damage built up on his Pokemon, though, switching out. That's the most dangerous thing right there. That Chinchou is stout, though. The best thing to do there would be switch something that can knock that Chinchou out, you know, pretty quick. So, boom, there goes Archon. Because the Chinchou doesn't have a whole lot of speed, so if you can switch to something that can knock it out quick, you know, you may not get affected by all that paralyze. But, of course, paralyze, it's only like a % chance that it's going to do anything, so there we go. Drop that Volt Switch and just drop that Ammonite quick. That Chinchou's going to be the most dangerous thing for me. Of course, we're locked in, so nobody can switch out any Pokemon now or anything. Yeah, there goes that snow warning going off, dropping that hail, which is actually kind of a bad matchup going up against a fire with an ice, because Pumpkaboo can... I'm sure it's got a fire attack. Oh, but it's faster. Yeah, see, Pumpkaboo dropped that Amara. I was looking at the wrong health. I was like, wait, how did Amara just drop Pumpkaboo so quick? Because it has access to fire attacks. So, Volibee. Huh. Lilypu Sunny Day. Somebody fell off. He used a Z move right there. Volibee did. That breakneck blitz. It's one of those like just generic kind of. If you have a Z crystal and your move doesn't have a specified Z attack, then it gets breakneck blitz. Because I was kind of bummed that Fake Out doesn't have a special Z move. Whenever it came out, I was like, oh man, because Fake Out like Z Fake Out like would just wreck face or something, but. No Z Fake Out. See, originally I wanted to have a Meowth with Fake Out, with Technician, which boosted the damage of Fake Out, and then running a normal gym, so like as soon as Meowth comes out, just fakes out, and wrecks. Poor Tyler. He was wanting to battle me. I can still battle him after or whatever, but... Yeah, Tyler said he was going to run a status team. So I think all of his Pokemon have status effects. They're just not able to get them off because they're getting Thunder Waved by all these attacks and just... they're just getting outsped on everything. That's what's dangerous in a Little Cup. If you don't have the speed, you just get countered so hard because you've only got really like 2 turns out with the Pokemon. Or less before it's dead most of the time. Because they just don't have the health pools to survive these attacks like Dark Pulse and Psychic and Blizzard and all these like big damage, like intended to be later game type attacks. Tyler forfeited.